All right, we've all gotten pretty used to AI that can chat, right? But what about an AI that can actually do things? That's what we're diving into today, a project called OpenClaw, which is basically giving AI hands to interact with the real world.
So, just start with this question for a second. What if your AI could go way beyond just spitting out answers and actually start running tasks for you?
I mean, really picture it. You send a quick text message, and boom, your AI assistant just jumps into action. It's running a script on your computer, it's finding an open spot in your calendar to book a meeting, maybe it's even navigating a website to check you in for a flight. This isn't a fantasy, it's the promise we're looking at today.
And no, this is not science fiction. This is the whole idea behind a tool that's been getting a ton of buzz, OpenClaw. It's built from the ground up to be the AI that actually, gets stuff done.
So what exactly is OpenClaw? Well, think of it like a special gateway that you install yourself. It's the bridge that connects the massive brain of an AI like GPT directly to your personal computer and your chat apps. And that direct connection, that's the secret sauce. That's what lets it take real action on your behalf.
And this is where you see the huge shift, right? We're moving from a conversational AI to what people are calling an agentic AI. Unlike your standard chatbot that lives in a browser tab and forgets who you are the second you close it, OpenClaw is different. It runs on your hardware. It has a persistent memory. And, this is the big one, it has direct access to your system, your terminal, your files, your browser. It doesn't just wait for you to talk to it. It can be proactive and run tasks on its own schedule.
So how in the world does it pull all this off without, going completely haywire? It actually comes down to this really clever two-part architecture.
Think of it like this. OpenClaw has a brain and it has hands. The brain is the large language model, your GPT-4 or Claude. That's the part that thinks, reasons, and makes a plan. But the hands are the tools it can use, like Python scripts or terminal commands that actually carry out those plans. This separation is so important because the thinking part is totally separate from the doing part, which is what makes it so incredibly powerful.
Okay, now we get to the really exciting part. What does all this power actually look like in the real world? What can you do with an AI that has hands?
Honestly, the uses here are just incredibly broad. They can touch almost every part of your digital life. For personal stuff, think total productivity automation, managing your schedule, sorting through your inbox without you lifting a finger. For you developers out there, it can be like a tireless coding partner, handling all those tedious jobs like managing pull requests. It can even reach into your physical world, acting as the brain for your entire smart home.
And this right here, this just perfectly shows what a game changer this is. This is a real user, someone in the medical field. Every single night, their OpenClaw agent scans hundreds of new medical research articles, and then it emails them a simple, concise summary of just the top few that matter. I mean, that's high-level automated research happening while they're asleep.
Now, this is the kind of power that gets people really, really excited. But it should also, make you stop and think for a second. Because giving an AI direct, unfiltered access to your computer isn't just powerful, it's also pretty dangerous.
Hey, don't just take my word for it. This is a direct quote from one of the project's own maintainers. And it's a pretty blunt warning, right? This is a power tool, it's not a toy, and it's for people who really understand the risks involved. And look, this danger isn't just some theory. Security researchers recently found over 21,000 OpenClaw setups that were completely unsecured, just sitting wide open on the public internet, leaking everything from API keys to private chat histories for anyone to find. So it's really, really important to understand how this can all go wrong. Attackers can use something called prompt injection to trick the AI brain into giving malicious commands to the hands. And since those hands can touch all your files, a hack could lead to total data theft. The very API keys that give the agent its power become a huge target, and those third-party skills you download, they can be Trojan horses. Okay, so we get it, we see the amazing promise, and we see the serious danger. The real question is, how do we use this incredible power safely? Let's walk through the practical steps to lock down your agent so you can actually use it to its fullest.
Okay, first, and this is the most important one, isolate it. Do not run this on your main computer with all your personal files. Use a Docker container, a VM, a cheap cloud server, anything but your main machine. Second, use the principle of least privilege. Give it a throwaway email account with limited access, not your main one. Third, audit everything. Don't just blindly install skills from the community, look at the code first. And finally, keep a human, that's you, in the loop. Make it ask for your permission before it does anything major.
You know, here's the perfect way to think about it. Using OpenClaw is like giving a super smart assistant the keys to your digital house. All these security steps we just talked about, that's you locking the doors to the rooms with all your valuable stuff. Your personal files, your main accounts, you let them in, but you control where they can go.
So there it is. The era of the Do Things AI is officially here. OpenClaw gives us a real glimpse into a future of just incredible automation. The power is very real, but so are the risks. The critical question we all have to ask now isn't if we can build these powerful agents, but how we're going to choose to manage their power safely. Thanks for tuning in.